Hello everyone and welcome to Empathy Moves. My name is Bianca and it is such a pleasure having you on board today for this 20-minute Pilates workout. It is quite an intense one, so make sure you have water with you, your Pilates mat, and let's get straight into it. We're going to start by sitting down on our mats, warming up the body and exhaling, release and relax. Let's go for one more here. Inhale. And then just sitting nice and tall onto your sit bones. Beautiful, guys. Let's take the arms now to a first position for your ballet buffs out there. We're going to move through a second and first now for about 10. With the exhale, you want to close. And with the inhale, you want to open. Squeeze the scapula together. Feel the upper back starting to work. Reach the arms nice and long. This comes from the breastbone. Brustkorb auf Deutsch. Sternum in English. Good. Nice and long through those fingertips. Good. And you can see I have my nice long earrings on, so that place between my shoulders and the lobe of my ear is quite long. You really want to press those shoulders down. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Nice long work. Nice, good work. Exhale. Good. 2 to 3 more. Make sure that neck is nice and soft. Belly button pulling towards the spine. Beautiful. And let's start now by reaching the left arm up to the sky, right arm reaches out. Again, moving now into that fourth position. For anybody with your ballet terminology under your belt, beautiful. And as you can see, particularly with that arm that reaches to the sky, that shoulder is really pressed down. It can often be that that shoulder will want to come up with you. Really try and imagine a spirit level from shoulder to shoulder here as you inhale. And exhale, come back. Lovely. Inhale, exhale. Think of the energy reaching out from the sternum through to the last fingertip. Inhale, nice and soft through the face. Exhale, lovely. Good. And let's take our arms nice and wide and just drop those hands down. Elbows reach to the sky. Exhale, drop. Inhale, reach. Good, guys. You should be starting to feel a little bit of a burn. This is a little bit of an arm workout. So this should be getting into those deltoids, those triceps, and those biceps. Beautiful. Lengthening now through those fingertips, nice and wide to the side. We're going to move into a sequence of baby circles. Lengthening those fingertips and circling those hands forward for 10. And then you want to change the direction. Yes, beautiful. Just to finish off our baby pulsations forward, nice and long. We go back, 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 and then forward, forward, forward. Lovely, guys. And you are almost done. Well done. Give those arms a shake and take your left arm across. That left shoulder is pulling down. The right elbow reaches under and just finding that eye line, that gaze over that left shoulder. Changing sides. Wonderful. Drop the shoulder down. You should be feeling a nice stretch there in that upper arm. Well done. Beautiful. Let's move now onto our knees, coming into a child's pose. Walking the hands forward and just relaxing before we get started, moving into our core. Good. Really take this time for yourself. Drop those shoulders. Allow that third eye to really release and soften. And then rolling through the spine, coming to a tabletop position, 4-point kneeling, knees under hips, hands under shoulders, nice flat belly, nice flat back. Let's drop the toes under and press into a downward dog. Lovely. We're going to drop the knees with an inhale. And with an exhale, pressing the knees back, heels drop. Inhale, exhale. Good. And as you can see, I'm really pressing those sit bones nice and high to the sky, creating that nice length in the lower and upper leg. Good. Inhale, drop. Exhale, press back. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. And if you can't reach the heels to the ground, no stress. You're going as far as you can and allowing yourself now to really deepen that stretch, that downward dog stretch from here. Let's ripple through the spine. Coming to a high plank. You might need to walk the hands a little bit forward. And with your exhale, just rocking forward and back and then pressing back into your downward dog. Inhale, let's take it forward, rippling through the spine from bottom to top. And exhale, taking this one back. Beautiful. Inhale, rolling forward. Lovely, nice shoulder stabilization. Belly button pulling towards the spine. And one more. Rippling through the spine, inhaling, nice long neck. Beautiful. Walk the feet out, hamstring pull, moving in the right leg. We're going to lift that up for 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6. And there you really want to control the lower abdominal wall. Pull that in. If this is way too much on those hands, coming down to the elbows is an option. Beautiful. And let's change our leg. 10 and 9. Good. Really lengthening through those hamstrings. Pointing those feet, lengthening through those knees. Hips nice and square. Belly button squeezing in towards the lumbar spine. Neck is nice and long. Good. And 2. Beautiful. And release. Coming down onto your knees. Rolling through the spine. Lovely work, guys. Let's turn around now and come on to our sits bones. Good. You want to take the hands over the shin bones and then slowly but surely reaching the hands forward, coming into a roll down from here. You want to exhale. Scoop the belly button in towards the spine, rolling all the way down onto your mat. Inhale. The arms are going to reach above head. And with a nice exhalation, you're going to bring the chin to the chest and you're going to ripple again through that spine, starting shoulders, upper back, lower back. Keep that C curve. And in the last moment, I like to think of this as a wave as I sit nice and tall onto my sit bones. Exhaling, rolling down through your spine, pulling that belly button in. Inhale, arms reach above head. You feel this nice length, finding that neutral spine. And exhale, rolling vertebra for vertebra. If you've been doing Pilates for a while and you feel pretty confident with this one, you can extend those knees, which would mean you would extend those feet in front of you into a nice lengthened hamstring position there. Exhale, chin is moving towards the chest, ribs are closing, scooping that stomach in, sitting nice and tall onto those sits bones. And let's go for one more here as you roll down through the spine, looking beautiful. Placing the hands next to the hips. Good. Bring those feet a little bit closer into your bottom. Let's take the left knee into the chest. Softening through that crease there. And we're going to go for a single leg roll up from here. Quite a challenging one. Hands pressing next to the hips with your exhalation. Just as we did now, just with one leg, you're going to bring that left leg in towards you. Quite a challenge. Good. I am a ballet dancer. It's a little bit easier for me. This is not an easy one. If you're not able to do this with the straight leg, you are bending that knee. And rolling back down. We're going to go for 3 on each side here. Our second one now. Inhale. Exhale. Imagine there's a string that's pulling your toe to the sky. That head is reaching towards that shin bone. Reaching nice and tall there. Inhaling. And with your exhale, rolling down vertebra for vertebra. Beautiful work. And our last one is coming up. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Let's roll it up through the spine. Vertebra for vertebra. Lovely. Good. Inhale, dropping that leg. And let's take the right arm now. We're gonna just rotate towards that leg, finding a nice spine twist. As I said, if this is not an option for you, bending that knee or placing that leg down onto the floor, just finding that nice rotation, coming back to the center, and let's roll it down from there, vertebra for vertebra. Beautiful work, guys. And now we have our second side, second leg, second chance. Before we move anywhere, let's pull that leg into our shoulder and extend it out. With our exhale, let's roll up. Think of drawing that chin to the chest. You roll through the spine, inhaling, exhaling, holding that leg up there, scooping through the belly button, and then rolling down vertebra for vertebra. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do this. Let's roll up. Beautiful. Trying to continue with that C curve. That's the challenge in this one. As you roll back down, connecting through that C curve, vertebra for vertebra. Lovely, guys. And we have one more to go. Exhale. Beautiful work, everybody. Let's roll up through the spine. Keeping that C curve. Let's take that front arm and rotate towards that front leg. Good. You want to sit nice and tall through the sit bones. Easier said than done. And with your exhale, bringing it back in and going for that little hamstring stretch if that is an option for you. And then from there, letting that leg go rolling down with control through the spine. Wonderful. Good job, everybody. Let's hug the knees into the chest and just give that lower back a little bit of a rock from side to side. Good. Moving into our tabletop position from here. Nice and strong through our core. Single leg, single arm. We're going to reach that left leg forward, that right arm reaches behind us as we inhale, and exhale, bring it back. Changing legs, changing arms. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Nice control through our center line here, so through our Pilates powerhouse. Remembering that we are extending through those toes. I always like to think of an energy line reaching from my fingertips, out through my toes from each direction. Inhaling and exhaling, coming back to that nice tabletop position. Inhale. Exhale. Really lengthen from the core, reaching long. Exhale back to the center. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. We have about another 3 here to go. And you can relax, or just 1. Good. Hands next to our pelvis. Let's reach up. Moving into our hundreds, guys. Let's go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing. And exhaling through the mouth. I like to breathe in through my nose and exhale through my mouth. There are different amounts of breathing techniques here. The most important thing is you're contracting there through those abdominal wall, or through that abdominal wall, I should say, and really warming up those abdominals. Beautiful, guys. Keep going. Nice, strong arms. Pumping. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are almost there. Good. Keep those shoulders pulling away from the mat. Well done. And relax, come back down. Well done, well done. All right, everyone. Placing those legs back down. Let's roll up and move now. Oof. Onto our left side. Good. Those knees are stacked, one on top of the other. Hand is behind the head. And we're just gonna reach the top leg up with an inhalation and exhale, bring it back down. So just moving into those ITB band now, or that ITB, that outside thigh muscle, as you inhale up and exhale back down. Good. You want to inhale, reach, exhale, relax. Good. If this is challenging and you're feeling not quite so stable there on those elbows, there is an option always to come down onto the forearm. Good. And if you are on the forearm, make sure you're squeezing through that rib cage by not allowing it to sink down. Good. You should be starting to feel this in the outside of the leg as you inhale, lift, exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lift, exhale, bring it back down. Good. Keeping that nice tempo. We're going to move into our circles now. So just circling that knee forward, around and back. Good. And as I'm pointing there, I'm telling everybody, or I'm telling you guys, or I'm thinking to myself as well, I'm finding that piriformis, so that glute med, those bottoms are starting to burn. Yes, not an easy one. Keep it up. Beautiful work. And let's reverse those circles. Of course, you have 2 directions to get through here. Wonderful. Again, keeping those ribs nice and connected. Wonderful work. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those knees back together. Let's move directly onto the other side. Moving now onto your left side. Good. Hand behind the head, connecting through that core. Let's lift our leg up. 10, 10, and 10. Good. Now what I'm showing here is sometimes it could be the case that knee will open up and you will find an external rotation, particularly for those ballet dancers of us out there. We don't want to do that. We want to keep this in the parallel. We just want to lift the knee. As we lift, we inhale, exhale, drop down. Pressing into that elbow, again coming into that forearm. If this is not an option for you, pulling in that belly button towards the spine. Lovely. Take that knee forward. We have our 10 circles. Moving in that en dehors direction. So we're going en dehors, out the door, behind us. For 5, 4, 3. Yes, Bianca, do not drop those ribs. And let's get ready to change that direction by bringing those circles now forward. And let's go. Good. That neck is nice and long as well. You're reaching out through the diagonal there on the elbow, or if you're on the forearm, again, reaching out through the crown. We are almost done. Well done. This should burn. You should be feeling this in the thigh, in the glutes, and of course in the abdominals. Well done. Let's come up. Let's come now onto our stomachs, everybody. And what we're going to do is place the hands nice and long. Pulling in that stomach from here, squeezing those glutes. Reach the right arm up, the left toes reach nice and long. Single arm, single leg from here. We have a set of 5 or 10 in total. Right arm lengthens, left toes reach. Good. You really want to be stable here through the abdominal wall. So you really want to pull that belly button in towards the lower spine here as you reach. Good, so we're not crunching here into the lower back. Good, as you can see what I'm doing there, we don't want to do this. Yes, Bianca, good. And release down, lovely. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to lower. Beautiful work. Lengthen through the toes, through the arms. Good. Alrighty, keeping that nice connection through our lower abdominal wall. Just give the neck a little bit of a break. Right and left before we move on. Beautiful. Let's bring the knees just under our breastbone and come into a nice child's pose from here. Good. Rolling up through the spine. Coming again into our 4-point kneeling. Hands not too far forward, hands not too far back, under the shoulders. Nice flat stomach, nice flat back. Inhale to prepare. Taking that left arm to the sky. Moving now through our threading like a needle just to soften up there through the upper back. We've just worked that quite intensely. Let's go for 3 here in total. Exhale. Good. And our last one here, really reaching those fingertips to the sky. And as you exhale, dropping those fingertips down. Great. And if you feel ready, you can extend that top arm overhead and just feel that nice upper body opening here. Good. Bringing that hand back, coming back to your 4-point kneeling, and let's change sides. That right arm reaches up to the sky, and with the exhale, you want to drop that arm under, threading that needle. Good. Lengthening those fingertips, energy out from the sternum to the sky, through the arm. Beautiful. And we have one more to go here. Inhaling and exhaling. Lovely. Just release, relax, soften. Enjoy this stretch. It's such a nice one. Upper body release. Bit of a spinal twist happening in there in the lower back at the same time, with the exhale coming back and then sitting back down onto your heels. Well done, everybody. Good. Let's just come into a seated position. Good. Taking the legs back to your cross-legged, placing the hands onto the knees. And just before we finish up, let's come into our body, just finding that breath before we move into our day, into our evening, just connecting there. If you feel like placing the hands on the belly with the eyes closed, just finding that nice pull up there through the pelvic floor, or without, completely fine. Feeling that nice length through the spine, through the upper back, space between the shoulders and ears nice and long. And you're just breathing here. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. Well done, everybody. Thank you for joining me for today's 20-minute Pilates session. I had fun. I hope all of you guys had fun as well. You can always take a few more minutes to stretch out any places where you feel you need to stretch out. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. Reaching the arms above head and exhaling, bring the hands to heart center. Lovely. Inhale, reach the arms long. Exhale, bring the arms through heart center. Just to finish off our practice for the day, inhale and exhale. And I look forward to seeing you next time in another class. Until then, bye-bye.